Good morning and welcome to the next step, or maybe it's the next stop in the path to a healthier Palm Coast community. I'd like to welcome you all here this morning. It's a pleasure to be here for this dedication and to pay tribute to one of our city's absolute preferred pastimes, bicycling. We've got some inveterate bicyclists in the group with us today. We're here today to celebrate not only the dedication of this station, but to give thanks to the organizations and the businesses who've donated new bicycle maintenance stations throughout our city. If your breaks down or something needs to be checked on, these convenience stations could provide quick fixes before you get back on the trail. Several months ago, PC Bikes and the Palm Coast Observer donated a station in Waterfront Park, and today we'd like to recognize the Frank Celico Foundation that funded two stations, one on Lehigh Trail and one here in Linear Park. Let me tell you a little bit about the Frank Celico Foundation. Frank grew up in Lindenhurst, New Jersey, I know where that is, and moved to Palm Coast in 1993. Priscilla and I got here 1 year ahead of him. For 11 years, Frank served proudly in the Flagler County Sheriff's Department with a special commitment to organizing safety programs for children in our community. Though he passed away in 2011, his gentle soul and his dignity is being kept alive through bicycle safety initiatives and our maintenance stations being one of their newest. His father, Carlo, is here this morning to speak on behalf of the foundation and to tell us a little bit about Frank and his commitment to our community. Mr. Celico?
Good morning, Mr. Mayor, council members, distinguished guests. Thanks for coming to the dedication. The Frank Celico Foundation was established to continue Frank's passion to help further bicycle safety. By the foundation donating 2 bicycle stations, I know that Frank is smiling at us and he's very happy. Thanks to all the generous donors to the foundation. Without their support, we will not be able to provide the stations or other services to the city of Palm Coast. We hope to continue our support, donating more stations in the future. Please visit our website at www.frankcelico.org for more information. Thanks again. A special thanks to the city of Palm Coast and the Sheriff Department. And like I said, you know, my son Frank was well dedicated to helping kids, and he loved to bicycle riding. Well, thank you.
I'd like to take just a moment to recognize some of our distinguished guests that are here this morning. Of course, we have members of the Palm Coast City Council. They're getting ready for a meeting in just a couple of minutes. We've got the Sheriff's Department represented here. Palm Coast Leisure Service Advisory Committee, where are you? Members of the Frank Celico Foundation, where are you guys? There you go. Special thanks to our public works crews who installed these bike maintenance stations, did an excellent job. I was wondering how the bike got up there in the first place. I was looking for the hydraulic lift, but I figured out that's not the way it works. But if you are wondering how they operate, Bill Butler, our landscape architect, and another very dedicated cyclist, is here to give us a brief demonstration of how these things work. Bill, go for it.
All right. Again, on behalf of the city, I want to thank the Celico Foundation for making this possible. These are really cool stations. I've got this bike up here showing you how some of the things work. When you get it up like this, you can spin the tires. We've got a pump down here with a pressure gauge. You can check the air pressure. And all these tools you see dangling, they're cabled so they can't be stolen. Or not stolen easily. I guess I couldn't say anything can be stolen. But there are metric tools there. So some bikes are metric, some aren't. So any tool you probably need is right there. And if you don't know much about biking, we've got that covered too with our QR code. Each station has a little code, if you can see right below where it says fix it. You take your iPhone, you scan it, and it will tell you everything you'd want to know about a bike. It even has videos with voice, walking you through all the process. I'll do one here in a minute. And then our bike maintenance station signs also have QR codes. This is kind of the latest thing we've been doing with all our parks. And Carol Minnie, who's here, she's kind of worked hard to get that on all our trail signs so that you can navigate through our parks. It brings up our trail map signs to show you where you are and gives identification and information on trails. So you'll see more and more of those QR codes around. But if you want to know more about the Celico Foundation, you can scan that code too and find out how you can contribute and donate and be a part of that. We also have a nice plaque over here that was done, and a very beautiful plaque that Public Works mounted on a coquina rock. So let me take my phone and I'll scan this thing, and then I'll show you kind of what one of these videos is like. And if you aren't too familiar with the iPhone, there's different types of programs. Barco is the one I have, and a lot of them are free apps, and you just scan the code. First thing that comes up says common bike repair issues. It has a little arrow, and you push that arrow. So that's it, and thank you all for coming. I'll turn it back over to the mayor.
I just want to thank you all for coming. I want to encourage you to use our trails, use our paths for bike riding, but also for walking, for running, and training for our very popular Palm Coast running series. That's coming up. So have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and stay healthy. Thank you all.
He used to come here all the time. I rode with him, through the trails. So this is really something that I didn't even realize that would be this good. This event to me personally means my son is here in spirit. I wish he was here instead of everything that we're doing, but his name is being recognized and he would be very happy. He loved bicycle riding. He was well into it. This was his passion. Great son, great brother, great person. He was an all-around guy that you could trust with everything.